What's going on, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome to Broke Man Finance. Today we're doing an update video on Foresight Autonomous, or ticker symbol FRSX, since their stock price has really leveled off the past couple months. However, the truth is their stock is potentially right on the edge of taking off to new heights, just based off some recent news they've had here recently that has really put them in a great position moving forward. Of course, some of this good news includes two major projects, one with a multi-billion-dollar Japanese car maker and another with a European car maker that puts them in that position. When we look at the stock right now, it's trading right under $5 a share, which has still increased over 22% just this past month alone. And we look at the overall picture for the past year, they are up over 300%. By the way, experts just increased its target price to around $6.50 on the 17th of this month. So with that being said, here's why I'm possibly adding more shares to my portfolio. The first thing we'll look at is one, the price is tempting and it's very low right now. And number two, we all know that 2020 was one of the best years for electric vehicles and it made a lot of people some money. Obviously, electric vehicles are here to stay and they're going to continue to expand with a projected 50% growth, which is a conservative projection in 2021 alone. When you look at electric vehicles or you start doing research, whether it's for investing or just where you want to purchase an electric vehicle, all of these companies seem to have one common association between all of them, and that's the ability to have a self-driving car that's safe and reliable. And that's exactly where Foresight Autonomous comes into play. So what exactly is this company called Foresight Autonomous and how do they fit to this bigger picture of self-driving vehicles? Well, in short, Foresight Autonomous is a technology company that's engaged in the design, development, and commercialization of 3D multi-camera based advanced driver assistance systems, or some people call ADAS. The company develops advanced systems for accident prevention, which are designed to provide real-time information about the vehicle's surroundings while it's in motion. The company was founded in 2015 and currently is based in Israel. The ability to utilize stereoscopic, thermal, multispectral, automatic calibration, and 3D point cloud technology all together puts them in a great position to be utilized with self-driving capabilities. But Foresight Autonomous technology just isn't applicable to cars. They are in the train and light rail and agricultural market, which gives them a diverse environment to expand as a company. But here is where it gets interesting for them and for you possibly as an investor. In an article published by the Motley Fool, Foresight said on Wednesday that iNet will begin a pilot program with the Intelligent Transport System division of a multi-billion-dollar global Japanese vehicle manufacturer to test iNet's accident prevention system in the automaker's Smart City project. Now, when you look at a news article like this, it is great that they are partnering and doing projects with a multi-billion-dollar car maker. But no one knows exactly what this car maker is. So you have to read between the lines and see, is there any other reports that may be a association with it? And that's exactly what we have. Now, like I mentioned, Foresight didn't identify the automaker, but it should be noted that Toyota announced last year that it was building a 2,000 person smart city near Tokyo called Woven City. What was it for? To test autonomous vehicles and related technologies. Although this is pure speculation and nothing is written in stone, this is huge for a company like Foresight to expand and work with a huge worldwide car manufacturer like Toyota, or it could even be possibly Honda, but it seems to be there's more evidence that it is Toyota. But the potential for them just only keeps getting better and better. A recent report announced a leading European car maker chose Foresight for them for a joint project. The report stated, following successful completion of the project and, of course, satisfactory outcome, the vehicle manufacturer may consider integrating Foresight's solutions into vehicle safety applications. Now, of course, this one, there's not as much information to guess which European car manufacturer it may be, but it simply puts them one step closer to possibly securing a major deal for the company. Earlier, I mentioned that Foresight was in the light rail or train market. And to help sweeten the pot even more, Foresight affiliate RailVision, which they own 20% of, just received 2 contracts with a German light rail company. Now, I'm not even going to try to say the name of this German company because I'm going to butcher it. But it is a legit company, I can assure you. And parts of this deal that could bring in $500,000. And in addition, they just also announced an agreement to supply their prototype to the Australian rail company Rio Tinto for their autonomous rail project. If successful, a deal that could outfit all 220 locomotives with that particular company. It also should be noted that the light rail is expected to be a $10 billion industry by 2027. Even without a self-driving train, the technology that Foresight Autonomous has to provide to these companies is early detection, meaning that if an engineer is actually driving or running a train in event of bad weather or there's an obstacle on the track, their technology is able to give them an advance warning so that manually operated train or light rail could be stopped in time to prevent a mishap. When we look at the United States, there were over 700 train-related fatalities last year alone, which cost the train companies and insurance companies billions of dollars in claims. So having this technology, even if it doesn't advance to self-driving trains, the early detection warning systems has the potential to save these companies billions of dollars, which that in itself, just the ability to save a life, is impressive. But wait, guys, there are even more good news for this company as it expands into a diverse market for its technology. They have also sold their quad site prototype to a commercial agricultural company, the potential for another lucrative market, with reports that the current global autonomous farm equipment market is currently estimated at roughly $742 million and is projected to reach 1.8, almost $2 billion by 2031 alone. Here's the truth. While Foresight Autonomous is still considered a research and development company, they are one hiccup away from expanding past that to being a post-revenue company and secured a major deal in any one of these markets with the technology they offer to potential businesses. Between projects with cars, self-driving cars, trains, light rails, even agricultural market and farming equipment, they have proven at minimum, that they should be on everyone's watch list if you're interested in these type of companies. Now, obviously, it may not fit to your investment portfolio. This may not be a stock or company that you don't understand. I fully get it. I don't really dive into a lot into the medical stocks because I don't understand it as much. But when it comes to technology and what they have to offer, I can understand and appreciate the potential that this company has, not only as a product, but also to me as an investor because of the appreciation of stock in the next couple of years. Of course, there is a risk and or a gamble associated with this if you invest in them before a major deal is completed because they're still that R&D style company. However, with the diverse market that you're in and the high probability that they will secure at least a deal in one of these markets, whether it's the cars, trains, or agricultural, they are in a phenomenal position to be a growth stock for the next 5 years, depending on what happens with these contracts. So let me know in the comment section if you think this will be a short-term investment or a long-term investment. I would love to see your thoughts, why or why not. As always, it's all about making each other smarter and better. Maybe there's a particular piece of information that I didn't cover that could hurt or help this company that we all should know about. That's it for me today, guys. I hope your stocks stay green. I hope you stay safe. I hope you have a phenomenal and wonderful summer. And as always, we'll see you on the next video. Later.